Whether you do handheld camera photography or use a whole drone, which I love, I'm sure you thought of the idea on how do I manage everything. If you're running a photography business, you have your clients, you have your equipment, you have your appointments, you have projects, everything, and it's chaos. It's impossible to manage on your own. On a piece of paper, it's nearly impossible to keep track of. And I'm sure both of us know what a CRM is because that's why you clicked on the video. But one of the biggest hurdles in figuring out CRM is picking the right software, picking what is going to fit you. And although you can get something as complex as one CRM Corp, it is honestly just too much for a photography business. Whether it's a small one where it's just you and me, or whether it's something big where it's like a team of 10, one CRM Corp is usually it's something not needed that is that complex. And although you can use Google Sheets, it is incredibly hard to manage everything there because usually it's either not very interconnected with each other, or two, it's very like pinpoint to pinpoint. If you're trying to find one value, you have to go to a specific cell, and it gets very confusing and very chaotic very quickly. So how do we solve this? This website, ozma.io, and our Ozma assistant, that is how you solve this. What does Ozma do? Ozma is going to help you build your CRM in less than 5 minutes, and I'll show you how to do that. So if you go to the website ozma.io, you go to this build app with AI, you will see this little section here. Here you can get your CRM and ERP app right now. You can make it as complex as like CRM for boutique shops to track customer trends, artisan ERP, whatever business you have, it doesn't matter. But in our specific case, we're going to say photography business. So I'll start a conversation with Ozma. I don't want a CRM boutique shop. Let's leave this conversation and start a new one for photography. I want a CRM for my photography business. Perfect. Nice and simple. And Ozma responds to us within less than 2 seconds. He's already prepared for us to take on the project. This isn't some IT guy that we're trying to reach out and wait for a response for hours. Sounds like an exciting project. Would you like me to come up with the entire business app structure, or answer a few questions to ensure we capture all the necessary use cases? So this is where you become in control. This is where you can customize it and answer some questions, or say I specifically want some specific elements, or you can let Ozma decide what are the latest industry standards that should be used in building your CRM. In my specific case, since I use, for example, a drone and a handheld camera, I want to say that I want to know which tool is going to be used in which projects. I will say for the projects category, I want a column that specifies which equipment will be used, drone or camera, handheld camera. Nice and simple. So for me personally, it's important. In your case, it could be something else, and you're going to talk to Ozma and describe to it. Let's go answering a few questions. Let's capture all of these details. Build on your own. Let's see. So as you can see, Ozma's going to ask us a couple questions. What type of contacts manage? You need to track the status of each project. What kind of details do you want to keep in touch with each client? Hello, Ozma? Okay, there we go. I thought Ozma fell asleep, but no, Ozma doesn't sleep on us, which is perfect. Now, Ozma is going to be building the CRM, and the fascinating thing about this is you don't need to build this from the ground up. This isn't something where you have to turn your photography business into an IT company and hire an IT team and constantly update the software. It's not something that you have to do. It's something that Ozma will do for you. And not only that, it's going to perfectly suit it to your specific business and specific needs, whether you have a specific category for your clients, a specific detail for your projects, whether you want something that is always included as a piece of information in your appointments. Ozma can customize that specifically for you. Now, Ozma is now going to be generating example data for our business app, which is perfect. It's going to pre-fill all the data so that we know exactly what it should look like for us. We don't have to figure out exactly which column is for what and what do we put there, even though it's pretty self-explanatory. But Ozma will fill that for us, so it's pretty easy to navigate. So we'll let it do that. Another cool thing I want to show you is that if you go to the demo category on ozma.io, you will see all these live demos. This is what Ozma is built from. It's capable of doing all these things and much more. And I want to show you what it looks like visually too. So in the upcoming updates to the specific assistant is you're going to be able not only generate a CRM, but generate a CRM visual data that looks like this. Now this is not specifically for photography, this one. However, you're going to be able to design it so that's specifically for your photography business. So it's not only going to be all structured and interconnected, but you're also going to be able to visualize it every time and see what is going right, what is not going right, and as a result, take the right actions for your business and make yourself profitable. And happy clients, happy customers, you get everything done. Now let's go back to Ozma. I'm sure that it pre-filled a lot of most of the data. Let's click on the link. It's built it for us. So as we can see, Ozma has decided to include contacts, projects, equipment, project equipment, appointments, and invoices. Okay, I'm really curious what Ozma did for equipment, but let's look at contacts first. Based on the industry standards, Ozma decided that contact name, contact type, oh, supplier. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I guess for photography, you will be using some people for suppliers and the camera equipment. Email, phone number, address, notes, specialized in high-end camera, likes natural light portraits, wedding photography. This is perfect, you know? Because I have a friend that is starting a photography business, and he just did a wedding photo shoot, and I know this is something that he would need, and I'm literally going to recommend this to him, because knowing that you're going to be wedding photography for a specific client, it can get very confusing with over 10 clients. He's already told me about this, and this is going to be perfect for him. Just like it will be perfect for you. Now let's look at the equipment category. I want to see what Ozma decided here. Okay, equipment name. Okay, so for my case, I only have a drone and a handheld camera, but hypothetically speaking, you can narrow this down, but let's say you have a bunch of different equipment and you're not sure who likes what kind of equipment better. Although no, let's say okay, this is the equipment category for the stuff we purchase. Okay, warranty expiry date, notes, 5K action camera. This is amazing. This could be either used for deciding which equipment to purchase, so Ozma already did some shopping research for you, or for the equipment that you already have, Ozma's gonna keep a track here for the warranty expiry date, which I know is very important and most of us can never track because it's a lot of information, a lot of dates. Perfect. Project equipment. I wanna see this. Sunset wedding, sunset. So if we're gonna have project names, we can fill out which equipment we're going to be using. So whenever the day is going to come, we're just going to grab it and go, and not trying to figure out like, oh, what kind of equipment did I have to use? So this is it. This is what Ozma built for us. And there's many more categories that we can look at, but what I want you to do now is for you to build this yourself and check those categories. Ozma didn't like something? That's okay. I'll tell it to the IT team and they'll take care of it. But the potential of this thing is amazing, and what it is already capable of doing is truly spectacular. So if I was you, if I had a photography business, and I'm sure you do, which is why you clicked on the video, go to this website, talk to Ozma. It'll take less than 5 minutes and you'll build a CRM already for yourself. You don't have to search anything. You don't have to play with Google Sheets. You don't have to hire an IT team for this. You can just have Ozma and do this for free. So go to the website, ozma.io, plus on the bottom right, give it a shot, and let me know how it goes in the comments, because I'm very curious. And yeah, that's about it. Stay tuned for future videos, and let's empower your photography business.